Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, good morning.
Welcome back to Real Talk with SLR.
How are you guys doing today?
Well, guys, it's a bright, beautiful, sunshiny day today. It's a bit on the chilly side.
It's finally starting to warm up,
Yeah.
thankfully.
Yeah.
It was quite cold walking the kids down to the bus stop.
Well, let me tell you what, man, my hands were freezing, wearing like all the layers.
Mm-hmm.
But it's spring in Arkansas, you have like all the seasons in one day.
Yeah.
Maybe not just spring, maybe all the seasons are always like that. I don't know.
But that's what we've been told.
Yeah.
So it's
what we've noticed.
yeah, it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. I do love the brisk mornings. It's getting closer to the springtime.
Yep.
Or is it spring already?
I don't think it's, no, I don't think it's technically spring yet, or maybe it is. Drop it down in the comments section. You guys always seem to know more than us when it comes to things.
I want to say it's March 21st or something like that.
I think so too. I think so too. We're getting close.
We're getting close.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a little chilly, this last little leg. It's saying that the last freeze might not happen until like April 11th.
Yeah, I saw that. Ryan Hall, y'all, he's keeping us all updated.
Yep. So I'm hoping that it's not like that, but we do have a storm coming tomorrow, and it's supposed to be the only storm for like next couple of like days, like 6-7 days.
Which is great because we have so much more that we want to do over there on the cabin.
Yes.
You guys might notice though that we are currently down on the animal tier. You guys can see the horse trailer in the background where we keep all the goodies. And we're actually over here by the ladies this morning. Hi ladies, how are you doing today? Hello chickies. They've already been fed and watered and taken good care of this morning.
They've already pecked out all the scratch.
Are you happy girls? Good morning, ladies. Good morning. So, I have a story I'd like to tell you guys. You guys want to have some story time? All right, so, let me get up here really quick. I'll give you guys the chickens as the backdrop. Why not, right?
Will they go through the hand?
Huh?
I'm wondering if they'll peck
it out of your hand.
Peck it out of my hand.
Maybe they will. I don't know. I'm going to give you guys the chickens for a backdrop, and we're going to do some story time. It actually involves the chickens. So, while Gary and I were putting up the trusses with everyone, we were working on the very front wall. We had gotten maybe like 3 of them actually up on the building. And then we heard a really loud noise coming from over here from the chicken coop. And it was the chickens, and they were balking and clucking. And then Anthony had mentioned, he goes, "Oh, I hear the chicken song." And Tim confirmed with Ridge Life, he's like, "Yeah, that means you guys are going to be getting an egg right now. One of your chickens are laying an egg." And I was like, "But our chickens haven't laid eggs yet. You know, we haven't gotten an egg yet." Well, the chickens laid their first egg, our chickens, while we were actually setting up the trusses. How cool is that, right? So we have been getting an egg every single day now. Only one of our birds are laying, and it's a green egg. So I don't know, have you checked for eggs yet this morning?
I have. They have not laid one.
They haven't laid one yet today?
It's normally right around lunchtime.
Yeah.
Because it was just before lunchtime when they did it.
Yeah.
And I mean,
it's been like the
it's been
schedule
like that now.
Yeah, I just didn't know if I know that Abe came in yesterday. The kids come home from school, and then they always want to come down here and hang out with the chickens, right? And so Abe came down, and he comes running into the house. "Mom, we got another egg." I said, "Abe, we're going to be getting an egg every day, hopefully." And he says, "Oh, I remember, Mom, I remember." So it's really exciting. They're starting to do something over here. The property is beginning, even though it's just one egg, it's the beginning step to food security and self-sufficiency. That is the whole reason why we moved out here to Arkansas.
Yes.
So, yeah, I'm really excited about that. Hopefully the other ladies will get with the program, but usually it doesn't take very long. After one starts, they're all the same age. So if one is starting, the others will soon be here to follow.
Yeah, it's going to happen here soon, where we're going to open it up and we're like, "Oh, we got 2 eggs."
We got gold, guys, gold. But no, I thought that was a cool story to share with you guys, that we got the first egg on Trust Day. Very exciting stuff. We've mentioned it before that we plan on expanding the coop
Yes.
and building that out bigger. You want to share some of those plans with everybody, babe?
Yeah. So you want to pick them up and
Yeah, I'll pick you guys up. Story time's over, friends. We're going to get back
we'll
up
walk and
now.
I'll show you guys what I'm thinking in my brain.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
So the biggest thing is this is the animal tier, right?
Yeah.
And this is going to be the chicken spot. And we do have like a little ravine right here per se, but
Yeah, and we know where the water flows.
Yes.
We know where it's going and
Yep.
all that. So
we can now fine tune it a little bit, and putting up fencing will actually help it. And we'll be able to even line it out with hay bales if we want, and it will guide the water somewhere else more than anything, right? But right here is where the chicken house is going to be. I'm still trying to figure out all the details of what I want to do. I do want to try to connect it to this and have sort of like an alleyway right here, and then have inside the chicken coop, the actual house of the coop will be lining up with that, right? And it'll have another egg hatch on this side, and then that way if there's ever any chickens in here, we can open it and see and everything else like that, but we can also open right there and grab eggs.
So it's like a one-stop shop for our
Correct.
eggs.
And I would like to have this be all fenced off from the chickens, just because now we can use this as like the feed area. We can use it as like our water system setup and everything. We can use this as like the feeding area and have all the feed tubes in, and just we can feed all right here, and we can check everything, and then we can go around. And I would put like, I would almost want to come out a little bit so that way we can have a gate where we can, you know, walk in and make it tall enough to where we can walk in on this side and then get in here so we can clean it out, as well as we can bring all the clean out that way.
Yeah.
You know, and then we can also use this dual purpose because it does have the little slider right here. If that's attached to it, we can sort of hurdle chickens into there.
Yeah, because in the long term, this is probably going to be a couple of things. One, when we have baby chicks, we could put the baby chicks in there to hatch or to be the grow out, right? And then secondary with our meat birds, when there's no baby chick action going on, and we just have meat birds, this can be where the meat birds live. If you've been following us for a very long time, then you guys know back in Arizona, we had what we called the Green Mile.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about painting this green at some point in time and having it be the new and improved Green Mile.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see what the future holds, but it could be those two things. It could be like the nursery, grow out, and then also the meat bird housing, which is a temporary housing solution. It's not, you know, because they don't plan on living there very long when they become meat birds.
As we all know too, especially when you're getting more chickens and you're hatching more and you're trying to introduce those chicks into there, you'll find you have some really mean chickens.
Well, the pecking order is a real thing.
The pecking order thing, yeah. And then, or you might have a whole lot more roosters than you expect. So,
Green Mile.
you know, so it makes it really nice to have this, and it's perfect size for 10 to 12 birds.
It is. And so we're not overstuffing them in there. This is actually a manufacturer's suggestion to have this many birds in there. They're perfectly fine. So all you guys out there screaming at us in the comments, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you.
Even if when we had our big, huge 8x8 shed that I turned into a chicken coop, they all chose one laying box to all hurdle up in. We opened it up, and like 6 birds are all up on top of each other. And then right next to it, all 6 of the other birds. And I'm like, you have all these other boxes? And why? Okay.
Chickens are very easy. There's a reason why most people choose chickens to be their first homestead animal, because they are very easy, very low maintenance. They don't require a lot. And honestly, they're great to have. They're very entertaining. They're funny.
They are funny.
They're very funny.
Yeah. They're very skittish right now, which it's because they're in there and we can't really interact. Whereas the next spot, we'll be able to interact and get in there and
when we're able to be in their run. Right now, it's very difficult to be inside their run.
I'm not crawling in there because,
But anyhow, we thought we would share that little update with you guys regarding the chickens, about them laying eggs, and some of our future plans, which actually the future is becoming more closer to the present day by day, because now that we have the trusses up, yes, Gary and I are going to be working very hard to finish drying her in.
Yes.
But we also have, spring is also on the horizon too, so we have to, I guess, like divert our attention towards some of these other things. Otherwise, it's going to get too late. I mean, we have to start working on the garden and really thinking about it. As you guys saw on one of our last videos, we did start some seeds.
Yes.
And I guess I'll let you know right now, one of our next videos on Simple Life Reclaimed, we're going to be getting some garden work going on. I will be showing you guys how big they have sprouted, because, man, they're taking over already. Yes, so we're definitely going to be needing to get some of this garden stuff finished. That's kind of our weekend plans for this weekend. We got a storm coming tomorrow, and some things to do. But throughout this weekend, we're going to be working and trying to finalize, and we're going to be doing some of that stuff today too, filling in the garden beds and all that stuff.
Everything's all good.
But we really have to, because spring is around the corner, we really have to kind of like, you know, divert our attention, because it's time sensitive, right? You gotta do what you can do as you can do it.
Yes.
And the garden is going to be one of those things that we really want to get going on, so we can again become more self-sufficient and, you know, live off the land and all that fun stuff. That's the goal.
Yes.
That's the goal.
It is
We're not there yet. We're not there yet, but we're working on it.
It's very challenging at times. Very, you know, daunting, and just makes you think that you can't do it.
Yeah.
But I find that those are the moments where it really makes or breaks you.
Yeah.
And pushes you to proceed on and just keep on moving and moving, because you don't move, you ain't going anywhere.
Yeah.
And, you know, even if it's like, say, you have 1,000,000 steps. Well, if you do only one today, at least you're one less.
Yeah, you're one ahead than you were yesterday. So garden is going to be a huge thing that we're working on. Increasing that chicken coop is going to be another thing that we are working on. It starts with drawings and a plan. Actually, it starts with an idea.
Yes.
And then the idea transforms into, you know, drawings and plans, and then supply runs and figuring things out. And
I'm trying to put it all together.
The next thing you know, you got something.
Yep.
So we're actually taking you guys on a walk right now. We still have Uber.
Yes.
We still have the tractor over here. Thank you so much, David, for letting us borrow it. But we are getting some work done. So I know a lot of you guys are probably wondering what's going on with the house, all this stuff. We're kind of getting to the point of Gary did work on some of the things for the house. Yep. I don't know if you guys seen it while we were walking right now in the background or not. I have to wait until we review the footage. Maybe some of y'all private eyes caught something in the background, but Gary has actually started a lot of the sheathing.
Yes.
And he did that
one day by myself.
He did that in one day by himself while I was editing out the truss video, which, thank you everybody, that was an epic premiere party.
That was awesome.
There was over 6,000 people in that premiere watching together with us. What a community we have, friends. You guys are amazing.
That was awesome. Thank you, all of you guys.
And before I forget, speaking of premieres, I know that Tim is going to be premiering his video from this whole thing, and Tim was getting it with the footage. Sometimes when we have these community events with a bunch of different people, sometimes some people will only watch one of them, sometimes they'll watch every single one of them. I am really encouraging you guys to check out all of the videos that come out. Yes. I know Anthony with Country Road Cure put out a video, and it was just basically like the raw footage. He wanted you guys to get a different perspective from everyone else. Yep. And so he put out really raw footage of a chest cam from the day. Tim is going to be putting out a premiere today. I'm sorry, Tim, I can't remember exactly what time, but go to Ridge Life's channel and hit the notify me button, or, you know, I'm sure on his Ramblings channel he might be talking about it again on when it's going to be premiering, but it's today.
Be talking about that today.
Yeah, it's today though. It's today. So I know that I have everything set up, and I will be in the chat there. But yeah, definitely go and check out Tim's video. He's going to have way different footage than what we've showed you guys. And same thing with David, Come On Homesteading. I think he's going to put out something. And Mike with the Drifting Dreamers 5, I'm pretty sure he's going to put out something. I don't think Mama V with Possum Run was recording, and I don't think that Drew and Lindsay with Into the Mist and Drew's Lens, I don't think that they were recording.
They might have been.
They might have been, but I don't think that they were from what they were.
I want to say Mike was recording.
Mike, Drifting Dreamers, was definitely recording. I'm saying Drew,
David,
Mama
right?
V, and Lindsay. So, yeah, so you guys
keep your lookout
yeah,
from
keep your
all of them.
lookout. Yeah.
Keep
And
a lookout from
I
them
put
because
in the comment section and in the description of this video, again, please go check everybody out and subscribe to their channels. We really, really appreciate it when you guys do that and help to continue to build this community, because together we're giant, guys.
Yes.
Together. Can't do it all on our own. So anyhow, I started rambling and I squirreled off really quick.
sorry.
We're getting closer down here to the covert area.
Well, off of, Uber, and I'm down here. Let me move this guy out of the way. In that pile. And
Another tree.
I'll just bring you back. I'll bring you up into the same pile.
We got a plane going somewhere around here.
Probably checking the power lines.
Probably. No, they do that with a helicopter.
They do it both.
So yeah, guys, we've had Uber here on the property now for several days.
Yes.
And I know that David is in no rush to get it back. He's told us, he's like, you guys use it, do with what you need. But at the same time, we don't want to have it here when I know that he needs it over there too. He's got milling to do. He's got a lot of road work to do. And we really don't have that much to do with it.
Yep.
So on the day that I was editing out the truss video for the premiere party, Gary was outside getting all that sheathing stuff done, which you will see in an upcoming video soon. But yesterday, because we still have Uber, Gary went down here to this covert area and started putting in some work. So check it out. I'm about to flip around the camera. So Gary, explain to everybody what you did.
So I went ahead and got all this dirt back where it was and moved all the rocks that had washed away, because the road started washing out right about here over on this side. It wasn't that bad on this side, it was more bad on this side, and it was the same concept where it pushed all that and it almost flattened that out. As soon as we get all that tree out, we can actually get to the creek right there. So we're gonna have to come in here and clean up all that. That'll be nice. But I only got a little bit more to do right here. Got to finish up right here, get it all nice and flat and level. I'm gonna try to get this all leveled out a little bit better. Get this all nice again, because we are definitely gonna need to get a culvert in here. But I do not want to put any. I don't want to really put any work into this and then have it wash away, because the rainy season is coming.
Yeah, we're not even in it yet, so we're just gonna wait for that. But
and this road has already been a really good solid base. It's been here for a long time now, 2 years, and it's been like a dam the last couple of times. So I don't really want to disturb this too much. So
we'll wait for the dry season for that.
We'll wait for the dry season, get it all nice and get it packed down in there, and then we'll,
It's amazing though. Look how low the water is right now. Still flowing, still beautiful. But look how low it is, and you guys have seen it to where you can't even see the covert. It looks just like a big swirl here. And the water comes this way, and then it also comes that way. And this whole area right here, you guys have seen it when we get those bad rains, and it goes clear all the way up to those trees. And the water just trickles over the road right here, and I mean, it gets pretty bad. So we definitely know we're gonna need another one at bare minimum of this size, but we're probably going to need another 2 of these. And we're going to have to put it so that way when it rains it kind of goes here and then can go across the road. And
so we're going to take out this cedar and take out all this meat of dirt and interconnect 2 more right here.
Yeah.
And then make it to where it can, and we can even space them out if need be. Put 2 right there and then just 1 right here, 2 butting up, because that's the main channel and that's the overflow for that. And just put 1 right there to where it'll go out.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out one way or another. We'll get done.
We're definitely but we're definitely going to have to figure something out, and we know it, but we're not figuring it out today. Today, we're just going to have Gary hop on old Uber and do some more of this, just kind of getting it back to where it was, maintenance type stuff. We're going to have him hop on Uber and help me in the garden area. I am going to be doing some work in the garden as far as preparing the beds and stuff.
Yes.
Because we have got to go this weekend and buy some stuff for fencing, and you know, spring is upon us. So
spring is upon us. It's right around the corner. So.
yeah. So we've got some busy plans today. You guys are going to see everything that we get done today. Hopefully in a video I can whip out and put out on Simple Life for you guys tomorrow. Hate to make you guys wait on that sheathing, but you guys are just going to have to trust us and
wait for that one.
Yeah.
It'll be a good one.
It'll be coming soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with us this morning as we take a little walk and go check a few things out and talk with you guys about plans and life and things. I want to thank you guys so much for loving on the community and for always being here for us, for the family. And I love you guys so much. Can't express our gratitude towards you. So I want to thank you so much for hanging out with us today. And we will be back with a new video here on Real Talk tomorrow. Hopefully have a new video on Simple Life Reclaimed for you guys tomorrow too. So stay put and look forward to that. And until then, friends, we love y'all, and we hope you have a good one.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye, you guys.
Later.